There's nothing worse than trying to follow trading signals from a group that you've just joined and the signals just don't work out. That's why today we're going to be talking about Signal Peak, because these guys have basically vetted and compiled hundreds of different signals groups in crypto and Forex and essentially made it so it's easy for you to just follow signals and make money without worrying. None of this is financial advice, I'm purely educational only, but today I'm going to tell you how you can get started for free and then work your way up with a balance to essentially have lifelong signals for free. So this is Signal Peak, and what these guys have done fantastically is actually compiled all of the best signal groups on the internet, the ones that actually work and aren't scams, and then essentially allowed you to pay a subscription to access every single one of them. Now, this applies to crypto, but today we're going to be focusing more on Forex, because when it comes to Forex signals, yes, it's very hard to find ones that actually work, but when you do, you can make ridiculous amounts of money. So what we're going to be doing here is actually signing up for the 1-day free trial and then follow the signals for a day with the goal of making $99, and then you are rolling from that point for 1 month of free signals. So let's talk about how to actually do this. If we click this start free trial button, we're going to be put into this screen here. Then we're just going to select start bot, open Telegram, and go from there. So in Telegram, you're actually going to be greeted with a screen like this with a bunch of options that you can pick here. What you're going to do is select this 1 day free, and then you're going to be given a bunch of groups that you can join. We're going to focus on the Forex ones here, and you can see that, yes, there are so many different groups. We actually have multiple pages here of which you can choose from. And to show you one of these groups now, we can actually go to the FX Smart Money group that I have been in for a few weeks now. And you can see they're putting in signals, but they're also telling you about the whole trade setup. So we can see here we actually have a gold trade with a take profit and a stop loss, as well as a chart with some TA that you can follow. Underneath that, we do have a Bitcoin trade. And if we scroll down here, we can actually see the results of all of the trades over the past day. And this is only yesterday, but we can see here that yes, Bitcoin trade, stop loss, take profit is way more than the stop losses. Obviously, every trade is not going to work out, guys, but you can see here that in terms of risk reward, in terms of the money made here, there is a massive amount of profit in pips. We're talking probably about 60 pips profit overall in yesterday alone. And that's just one of these many groups that you can use. As you can see here, we are getting daily notifications from these groups, just telling us what trades we need to get in and how to manage those trades with take profits and stop losses. So the goal here would be to obviously pick one of these groups. We can see the FX Smart Money that we were just in here. So if we were to pick that, we then join the group, and from that point, follow the signals for 1 day. Now, this is where it's important. After you've made $100 here, guys, all you're going to do is go back to this screen and select the monthly plan, $99 for 30 days. Once you've made that payment, you can have access to these signals for 30 full days, which is a month. And yes, if you make $350, you can then upgrade to the lifetime subscription. You've just seen here 60 pips yesterday. It's very easy to get this done and make money from this without having to worry about the signals being bad, because all of these groups are vetted. So we've talked about one group here today, but imagine you joined 5, 10, even 20 different groups, got signals on a bunch of different assets. I mean, the money you could potentially make from this is ridiculous. These guys boast a 92% accuracy rate, and they have some of the most experienced traders in the world in these groups feeding you signals. So when it comes to actually picking the right signals group, this is obviously the best choice because you have access to so many and they're all vetted by the Signal Peak team. If we go to the proof section here as well, you can just see an unlimited amount of results from different people actually making ridiculous amounts of money from the signals of these groups. So definitely check out Signal Peak in the description, guys. Super easy to get started. Let me just summarize the steps here, guys. You sign up for a free trial, so you get 1 day for free. You follow all the signals for that day, and aim to make $99. Once you've made $99, you then buy the 1-month package and aim to make $350. After that, you get the lifetime subscription where you get access to all of these signals forever. So definitely check that out. I will see you guys in the next video.